Hi guys, just coming with the first video that I'll putting out there on how to find your bliss within, no matter what circumstance you find yourself in. I hope you enjoy and put some things to practice. If you have a piece of paper handy, that'd be great, just to jot down a few little things. Now, over the years of working as a psychotherapist and life coach, the most important aspect of my work has always been to help people come to a place where no matter what is going on around them, because there's certain circumstances that we cannot control in life, like example, the death of someone or loss of jobs or just things that we can't control. So consequently, the very important thing to do is to actually be able to find peace within, so that you can still get on with life and not experience anxiety and depression and the things that come along when in your feelings when you're resisting stuff that's taking place. Now, as you're all aware, the stuff that's taking place at the moment is really things that we don't have any direct control over. But the part that we do have control over is how we actually process this, our perception of what's going on out there, how we process it in our mind so that in the meantime we're still okay no matter what's going on. The thing that I bring to people generally in the first stage of all of this is to practice gratitude. I know that there's in our circumstance, we've all got things that we could be blaming and complaining and carrying on about, but that doesn't actually do us any good. We are far better off to be able to go, okay, this is the situation that is, whatever that is, and be okay with it, and use our energy instead of complaining about the lack of things on the shelves or the we can't go out, and how about a holiday that we were having and all of those things to complain about. Instead of using our energy to do that, I suggest that you start looking at the things that are actually really precious still in your life. So the things that you can be grateful for. And everybody has something that can be grateful for. If you're sitting watching this video, you can be grateful that you have a phone to watch it on or a computer to watch it on. If you're having a coffee while you're watching this, you can be grateful that you have a cup of coffee. If your hubby or the kids are in another room at the moment while you're watching this, you can be happy that you have a hubby and children. And if you're actually inside in your home at the moment watching this, you can be happy that you have a roof over your head. If you're in good health, you can be happy that you have good health. So there's always lots of things that you can be grateful for. And this first video, what I suggest that you try between now and tomorrow, when I pop up on your screen again, is that you get a piece of paper and a pen and you write down as many things as possible that you can be grateful for. When things pop up that are making you feel anxious, like the news, for instance, or, someone rings you and tells you what's going on in the world and you don't really want to know, just remind yourself of all the things that you are grateful for. Gratitude is like switching on a light in a dark forest. I consider that we're all pretty well in a dark forest at the moment because we can't see what's happening out there. Like, we can't see, we can't predict what's going to happen next, other than maintaining your bliss. So by practicing gratitude, you'll find that there's a light switched on in the forest, and you know what, things aren't quite so bad, and yes, things are changing in the world, and we may actually have to change the way we were being before this all came about, and create a new. What a perfect position we're all in. All of a sudden there's this light that's switched on that goes, we are in such a great position, because now is the time that we can actually come out of our place that we were in of a rut. So many of us have been in a rut for such a long time, and you're so busy being in your rut because you have to go to work to pay the mortgage, to da-da-da-da-da. And I'm not saying that's not something that we need to do, but a lot of us have done it from a non-creative space, from a space of having to do these things rather than choosing to do these things. As I mentioned before, if between now and tomorrow, if you can write down and read to yourself all the things that you can be grateful for, and every time a thought comes into your mind that's not of gratitude and is creating a bit of angst, just switch on that light. Recall all the things that you can be grateful for. Please practice that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being with me today. I'm so grateful that you could be here, and I am so grateful for this opportunity to be able to rewrite what it is that is really meaningful to us, because this is the time to reflect. Namaste.